Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? How y'all doing? How does the music sound, by the way, and the voice? All right, cool. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm good. Uh, why is the chart white? That's funny. Um, I have more charts, but I think I want to talk about this chart at some point in the stream. I do want to discuss this chart, but I guess we could put a black chart for now. Let's see what we got. This is not bad. I think I got better charts. You funny, bruh. Shout out to you. Thank you guys for joining. We're about to talk some Bitcoin. I know this is a last minute late stream. This is a last minute stream. Said Daddy, I'm here. I'm weak. Instinct in the building. Instinct was supposed to be in my last stream, but he failed. I'm trying to see what chart do I like. Yeah, pretty much. I guess we could just use this chart. Bart chart. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining. Is the music too loud or is the music good? Is the volume good? All right, that's cool. Yeah, my energy is like low today. I went hiking. So the key is, if you want the market to dump, just go short and go hiking, and the market will dump. That's the secret. I just gave y'all the secret. So I think like this stream, I didn't really prepare for it, to be honest, but I just wanted to discuss like where do I think Bitcoin is gonna be going, because I think I'm gonna have a busy week next week. So I'll talk about my short, and I'll talk about my short. I'll talk about where I think Bitcoin is going, and where I would probably look to play long and stuff. Cause I know I didn't really watch price today, cause I pretty much shorted right here. Like, no lie, probably think I'm lying. You guys probably think I'm lying, but I still have some of my short here, like literally at this top, and then I have a hedge from like 42K. So we're gonna talk about the short play first, and bruh, play some trap. I can't play that type of music, Instinct, because they'll copyright my shit. You gotta put some respect. So this short I took yesterday, and I'm still in this short, and I'm even hedged on spot. So I think I played this range very good. I didn't time it the best, but overall I think I did pretty decent. So yeah, we're gonna talk about my short play first. So I think once I see that the volume and stuff is good, I'll start. So if you guys if you got blocked by me and you're in my Twitch right now, just say something in chat, because I blocked like probably 15 or 20 people yesterday. Wow, nobody said nothing in my chat that got blocked. Damn, I was trying to ban you here too. Shit, I know you in here though. I know somebody I blocked is in here and they're upset. Yeah, I was just going on a block spree yesterday, pretty much, cause a lot of people were mad at me because I wasn't as bullish as them at the top. All right, so let me see which chart do I want to start from. I think this is the chart I used. Yeah, this was the chart I used. So I went short on this candle right here, like in this area, on this pullback. I'll tell you guys why I went short there. All right, so basically, let me see. Is the chat good? Because I think I'm about to start now. And I think I want to make this a quick stream. Wow, the market is coming down right now. Shit. I feel bad for the bulls. Shit. Who longed 40K? If you longed 40K and you're in here, just say hi. I longed 40.5. Somebody got stopped out. We got somebody long. All right, we definitely got people that long 40K. Yeah, it's tough. Look at that. Ooh, y'all was long in here, huh? It's like, yo, I bought the dip. It's about to go to 50K. All right, so yeah, market's coming down. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this chart, and let me just switch up the song real quick. I think I like this real quick. All right, so yeah, let me just talk about this short play. So basically, Bitcoin was pretty bullish around here. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was on Friday, and this was around the time that Sam was talking in that Twitter space meeting, to be honest. Somebody, oh wow, I'm weak. They're trying to report, they're trying to ban Instinct from my chat. Yo, Instinct, you can't use those words, bro. They will ban you. Twitter will ban you. The auto mod is trying to ban you. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so if I remember correctly, around this time when we pumped right here, it was what's his name? Sam Alameda, whatever his name was in the group call, because I was listening to it on the Twitter space, and then shit, we just pumped crazy, right? So basically, I was pretty much hedged from around here, right? So my hedge yesterday started from here, and then pretty much once we broke this kind of support level, right? If we go back on the tool, so we broke this level, and I'm pretty much hedged from up here, and I'm like, yep, it's over for the bulls. And then I'm listening to this Twitter space call, and this guy Alameda, if you guys don't know him, y'all gotta check it out. He was on Crypto Crez, and he's bullish as fuck. I'm like, yeah, he's about to bait everyone into long, and he's gonna dump on them. And then shortly after, we pretty much like pumped something crazy, right? So we was pretty much consolidating, and then boom, I remember this candle. I'm like, holy shit, like we just pumped straight through this level, and I'm like, damn, like I didn't even take profit, and pretty much like we got over my hedge. So at this point, I still have my hedge, because I didn't believe this pump at all. So I was still underwater on my hedge at this point because I sold some spot here, and I also I hedged my long from 29K. So I'm long here, and I pretty much hedged it here. So as we're going up, I took no leverage short positions, and pretty much I'm just watching price. And while we're above here, I'm not really adding to my short because one, I pretty much got invalidated. I remember the daily close above 41K, so I didn't add to my hedge or anything. I was just, you know, watching the price, and then pretty much after we got the first high, price was consolidating. So I don't want to replay it that. So yeah, price was consolidating. I'm underwater on my hedge and my short spot sells. So while I'm watching price here, I'm bearish as shit, and I'm just waiting for price to run this high. So I remember watching a 30-minute time frame, and I think we could remove this trend line right now. We have a level at 41.8, and I'm going to talk about that too because that was like a big, bro, watching that in the order book yesterday, 41.8, it was like absolutely beautiful just watching like this wick right here. Not this wick, shit. It was one of the wicks. I believe it was this wick or something. One of these wicks. And we rejected quick, and I was like, yeah, it's over for the bulls. But yeah, so the 30-minute time frame, I was watching this high, and I was like, let's see if the bulls run it and are able to close. Remember, I talked about this SFP pattern pretty much a long time. I always talked about the SFP, and we didn't really SFP on the 30-minute, but kind of SFP. But anyways, once we broke the high right here, and I was like watching no follow through, like we closed rejected below this high and there was no follow through, I pretty much entered a leverage short, and I'm still in that short, by the way, on like the pullback. Like it was one of these candles. I just set a limit bid 42,700, and I said my invalidation was gonna be 42,750. So it was like something like this. And then had that invalidation 750, and pretty much I wanted to target 41.8 because I wanted to lock in 1R, and then I was gonna leave the trade open. But if you look at it, like that's over 10R, and I'm still holding like 40% of the position. So like I took profit once we broke here. This was the trade right here. So I shorted up here and I took profit at 70. So I closed 60%, and I should have held it, but to be honest, like I have a bad problem when I hold trades and I go to sleep and I can't monitor the position. For some reason, price always like just reverses and I get stopped out or some shit. So I took profit, and I'm still in 40%, and I'm also hedged as well. But the reason for entering this trade was, it was simple because like, first of all, this is considered to me a weekend pump, and the volume is like, you can't really trust weekend pumps, and they usually always get retraced. So I'm pretty sure that we will break 39 at some point, but we'll talk about that. So yeah, this weekend pump, and I was just waiting for a reason to fade it, and I was gonna say like basically double top. Once I saw we wicked like this and no volume came, like there was no more volume, the buyers got wrecked, I just was like, all right, time to hedge. I mean, time to short. And also I added to my hedge that was underwater from right here, 40.5, and I sold some more spot up here. And pretty much that was like a really good, probably one of my best positions on the short side in a while, because you guys always used to see me bullish. But yeah, think I want to discuss this. So it was pretty much what this is. Let's see if we can find that candle, because I want to talk about this candle. All right, which candle is that? Hold on. $41.8. So yeah, pretty much this candle, I think. Like, all right, so sorry, I paused because I'm trying to explain to you why that area was like so key for me. All right, basically this. I talked about these in my past streams, and basically, you see this candle right here. This candle pumped us out of this this zone, you can say. So pretty much when we was coming back, we was trying to hold this candle. You can see the bulls tried right here, and the bulls failed, right? Because you can see we closed. So that gave me bias to the short side on the 30-minute time frame, because you can see like once we close below that, once we close that below that 41.8 candle, this one right here, it was pretty much over for this trend. Like we closed below it, and the bulls couldn't hold the demand. So this is why I pretty much tweeted, I don't think I'm giving you the best explanation, but I'm trying to give you an idea why I was kind of like short as fuck. So yeah, once we broke that 41.823 candle, right? I want you guys to understand, like, why I enter short and how I get my bias. So this is the candle. All right. Yo, Instick, you crazy, bro. It's a good thing you missed the stream. You probably said some crazy shit. All right, so this candle right here on the 30-minute time frame, right? So once we close below that shows me on lower time frame that the bulls can't really hold the momentum to the upside. And once I saw it close, I was pretty comfortable in my shorts. You can see once we closed below it, we wicked. And from there, I think I tweeted epic battle, but the bears just won the fight. Because I was literally watching it in the order book. Like, literally the last 30 seconds or 20 seconds, you can see that the bears won in that 20-second period. Once I saw that, that was all I needed. Like Michael Jordan says, I took it personal. So after I pretty much saw that, I was pretty much shitting on the bulls the whole way because people were mad at me in my comments. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Like, I blocked many people because that's something I don't like. Like, when I'm bullish, the bears like that. But if I get bearish publicly, like, so many people are angry at me because I don't have the same directional bias as them. Like, it don't make sense. It's stupid. But yeah, pretty much once we close below it, you can see we pretty much was in it was resistance. So like the candle that pushed us up, it was supposed to hold if we had bull momentum. And when I even saw this, who says I pay interest? People don't know nothing, man. Like, why do you hedge? There's future contracts you can hedge that you don't pay no interest, man. You should learn. You should learn, my bro. And plus, you know, when you go into USDT, that's considered shorting, right? So if I sell some Bitcoin and go into USD, I'm technically short. All right? But yeah, we broke right through this 42,100 area. So and you already know people longed here. So that's why I was like, they have to reclaim 42,100. So once I saw that, I took some profit, and my invalidation would have been getting above. And we pretty much rolled this short. I know I spent a lot of time on this, and we'll talk about price now, but I'd just like to review trades because you can definitely learn something from why I was short. All right, so I'm gonna keep the stream short, by the way. So I'm gonna talk about price action now, and if there's questions in the chat, then I'll answer some questions. So if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free to. But yeah, like pretty much I was getting trolled, and like that's crazy because like people want you to be bullish. People want you to be longing with them up here. Like when like this whole move was just like 30% move. Like I was longing down here when they were scared, and they got bullish up here. Like it's crazy. Like over here you don't really see much bulls. When we're down here, the bulls were extinct. Do you use fibs? BTC hit his head on 32. Interesting. Sometimes I use fibs, but not all the time. I think I made a chart that has fibs. Yeah, this. So this is my fib levels. I remember making this chart on stream. So these are going to be levels I'm going to be looking to scalp or whatnot. But we'll look at other charts basically. I use Trading Light. I look at Trading Light, and I also look on the exchange, and then I also look on XO charts, footprints. So I look a bunch of places. I like your trading style. Go with the flow. Don't form bias. Yeah, I mean that's how I always traded. So like I learned from experiences. Like most of my favorite traders were long, and I was just pretty much short bias because I was longing at 30K, 32K, 33. I even long 36 to get the 40K play. So I had a lot of longs that paid off. And I mean, how I was thinking, basically, like if we would break out, like let's say we didn't dump today, if we would break out, then pretty much I'm going to be looking to sell and hedge around 46, 48. And I have no reason to become bullish until we flip 50K. So I would have just hedged and waited for a dip, to be honest. It's all about position managing. But the short play I took, I just had to stop. It was just a clean setup for me. Like, this was a very high risk reward play that had continuation. The short I took, it was 42 for 100. And then my stop was literally 42 750. Like this play right here is like, this is what you really want to look for. I was in my Discord telling people, like, yeah, we can be bullish, but the higher risk to reward plays are to the short side. I was in my Discord last night. Like, we can go up, but I'm looking for shorts because that's where the risk to reward is. What's the play now, boss? The play now is to market long on 50 times leverage. If you're going to market long right now on 50 times leverage, you're probably going to be safe because in order for you to get liquidated, price got to go to 38.2. And in order for you to get 100%, we just got to test 40K again. So go 50 times leverage. Not financial advice, by the way. But yeah, 50 times leverage. The play is to sleep. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep. But look at this, like, beautiful risk to reward. See, my invalidation is clean because my whole process is like, if we're going to break above here again, then we're bullish. And I'll look for another short. But yeah, we're pretty much still holding this short. And now, like, all the hard work for me was done yesterday. And I'm just going to hold that short. If we get above my invalidation, 42 100, then I'll stop myself out. Because I'm happy with taking 1R on my setup. I locked in 1R, and I'm happy to just even get stopped out. So like, so now I'm just gonna move my stop loss to 42,100, even though I'm up like a lot more, but we still have potential to go even more down. We can always bounce, but you know. So yeah, let me look at this chart, because this was basically my big key right here. So just looking at 4-hour time frames, we're gonna want to see Bitcoin close above 39.8. So this is a higher time frame chart, and yeah, this stream is pretty much everywhere. Like, I just wanted to like get a stream out the way, because I didn't really have time today. I was out. Yo, what's good? What's my prediction? Down. Anything can happen. Honestly, Ethereum looks much better than Bitcoin. Somebody said, look at Ethereum. Like, Ethereum looks good. Like, this looks more bullish than Bitcoin. So this just tells me that there's still institution bidding. Like, they're holding the candle up. So yeah, like, Ethereum definitely looks better. So I might take some more profits, because Ethereum is still looking good, to be honest. So yeah, how am I gonna play this moving forward? So based on this chart, let me just get this out of here. So I know most people want to know like how I'll play this, but all right, so here we have, let's just get rid of, actually this line is going to be important for me, so I'll just keep that light. But yeah, pretty much my range high that I have is 40.3. So I would like to see bulls reclaim 40.3. And I also want to tell you something about that level. So this is the bullish scenario. So if we reclaim 40.3 and it becomes support, then it would be lower time frame bullish, and possibly we will have a chance to test these highs over here. But in my opinion, these were some very solid highs. So like this high right here was strong, because we rejected pretty fast off the high. So we had a fast rejection. All right, so I think it's a good high. But lower time frame, if I start to see bulls reclaiming 40.3, then of course the next area I'm going to expect them is to target 42.6. But first they have to, because I do see some lower time frame resistance. So yeah, 41.3 is going to be the tough level to break based on this chart. So yeah, first step is I want to see the bulls get above 40.5 and then reclaim 41.3, and then I'll probably just close my my short, because I still have it open. But we have to remember, let's look at some other charts. Let me see if I could do a clean chart real quick. All right, is this important? I'm probably gonna need that. These are some good levels. Nisa, how can institutions buy ETH? Is that a serious question? Thanks for the stream, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. So yeah, if you want to talk in the chat, then we can definitely talk. I'll definitely reply to some people in chat, so I don't be like talking the whole stream by myself. But if you sticking around the stream this long, I appreciate you, because I know it's late wherever you are. It depends where you are, but it's kind of late. And yeah, I appreciate you for hanging out on the stream. And usually the people in the stream will get the best part, because like I'll just say what I'm looking on lower time frames. So if you stick around long enough, I'll tell you what I'm doing on lower time frames. Just want to appreciate all the alpha. Thank you for keeping updating. Thank you for keep updating us. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. It's 8 in the morning in Asia. Hey, shout out to my Asians. I didn't even know I had Asian people in the stream. Matter of fact, like, if you in the chat, just write where you from, if you don't care. I mean, all of you guys are anonymous. So where are you from right now in the world? Smoky Agency. Thank you, man, for all the streams. I appreciate you. Australia, Iran, Norway, Germany, Korea, Chile, Philippines, Germany, Cali, Netherlands, Argentina, New Zealand, Netherlands, USA, Brazil, Spain. Wow, beautiful. Yo, Canada, Montreal, Spain, France, India, Portugal, Chicago, Singapore. Damn, that's crazy. Like, yo, that's cool. Like, the fact that y'all from all around the world, bro, respect to everyone. Zimbabwe, Poland, Miami. Yo, shout out to y'all. All right, so let me just do a new chart. So I'm gonna do a fresh new chart, and then I guess I'll review some of my other charts, and then we'll talk about the new chart that I make. So I'm gonna do this chart to give me a different look, because I'm like so bearish. Maybe I need to see like an area where I can long. I mean, I could long here, but let me just find a different buy since I'm like so bullish as shit. All right, so where should we start with this? All right, so first what I want to do is I'm gonna mark up each bull candle that sent price in a direction. I think that's something that's cool that I could do. So I'm gonna mark each of them. We got white here. This is a new kind of style I'm doing. So we're gonna start fresh. And usually I do this quiet, but I guess I could do this while I'm talking. I'm from LA and Binance plus FTX. Just took away my last high leverage spot. All right, I saw your comment, and that brings me. So yes, this stream is sponsored by Delta. So if you got wrecked off of Binance or FTX, don't worry. You can join Delta. 100 times leverage. But make sure you use my ref link. You know I gotta shill my ref link. Because honestly, Delta is sponsoring these streams. So the fact that Delta is sponsoring them, yeah. I can stream more. Wait, that's my YouTube, sorry. But yeah, subscribe to my YouTube too, if you're not. Because I'm gonna upload the stream on YouTube. There we go, that's the better link. So yeah, the same way you sign up on FTX and Binance, Delta got you covered. And to be honest, I do like the platform. They have a bunch of shit coins. You can track the funding. All right, so the funding is not really, it's not much short funding. So a lot of people are long, even just by looking at this. Like you can see there's people still long. EOS, people are really long EOS. Like shit. Damn, they got wrecked. Shit, I think I'm gonna have to look into EOS to short this shit. Like they are long, over leveraged over here. If Bitcoin nukes, EOS is gonna shit the bed. But yeah, let's just go back to the chart. Sorry about that. All right, so we're also gonna mark this candle right here, and I think I like this candle a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do, somebody said, do I use fibs? So I'm gonna use them now because maybe we could find some levels based on what, hourly time frame? Sure, why not? So yeah, we're gonna use this fib level because this is the candle that pretty much sent us into new territory. If you remember this candle, this was the short squeeze candle that pretty much all the bears got wrecked. So I do believe that we will see a retest on this candle at some point. Does it have to be right now? No, we can actually pump to 46. All right, but we just want to be aware that this candle will get tested at some point, because the way I think about it is the market was over leveraged short here, and price pretty much sprung higher due to the fact that shorts were getting liquidated. So in order to liquidate your short, you have to buy. So that is why that we wicked near 40k, and that is why Binance even licked towards 48k. So not the best that you want to see, but the good thing is that once we did that, there was new demand, so we kind of held price. But that's something to watch. So first, I would like to start a fib tool here and throw it up there to this wick, because that was the top wick. And let's see if we have any fib levels that can give us some confluence, because I think I'll be scalping long even though I'm short. All right, and as you see now, the first area that is holding is a 3.82, and you do have a set entry at 3.82. Over here, this is the 618 golden pocket. That's also going to be a cool level. And last but not least, the discount 36. And these levels are going to align with other levels that I have, because like you see this 36k level, if we look over here, it is pretty much my equilibrium near this area. So these are areas that I'm going to expect to hold Bitcoin if we are truly bullish. But moving on, we got these levels. Now we can remove the fib tool because we don't need it anymore, and discuss the price action now, basically. So yeah, so pretty much once we broke out after that conference call, we kind of consolidated in this zone over here. So I would say from like here to here. All right, that was a consolidation. So we're gonna expect for bulls to at least try to come and test 41.1. So we got to remember that bulls have to test this level, and we also do have to remember that there are many trapped longs near 40.5, this area, because as you can see, we had a clean break above this resistance level, right? And even on my other chart, that was the range high. So we had a clean break through it. And on the retest, you're going to expect some people to long. So we know there is trapped longs over here. So this can help you in your trading, intraday trading, or however you want to call it. So yeah, we got the trap shorts over here. And then we have the resistance level at 41.1. All right, so that is basically lower time frame. And then we know this is what was this, the 0.618, and this right here is the extreme discount. So I'm gonna long this blindly and have a stop loss near it. So this one right here is a level I would look to long based on this chart. I will be looking for longs at 36k again if we get there. So yeah, right now lower time frames, if the bulls do have a chance to, you know, take out these highs, the first thing you're gonna want to see is price reclaim this level right here. So the 40.4 to 6 level, because we know that was resistance last and we wanted to turn into support. And the fact that we broke straight through it is not a good sign for bulls. And that's why I'm still holding my hedge and my short at the same time. So I don't plan to trade it. Where are you from, Ninjascalp? I'm a ninja, bro, so I'm out there, you know? Alright, so let's see. We're gonna still talk about lower time frame. I think I just want to switch the music a little bit. Japan, yeah, we in Japan. All right, so let's talk about how we can play. All right, so we know that on this candle here, there's gonna be a ton of trapped positions, trapped longs. There's even longs that are still stuck over here. So the first thing I'm going to try to do when we do come here is I'm gonna try to look for a short, because we have easy invalidation. There's many ways you can short this level right here. So if you're shorting on higher time frames and you want to be like, you know, you watch your risk, you have a short position, something like that, you could even target all the way to 32. That's like 3R. Like if you're willing to hold the short to this, or you could even wait for a retest of this resistance, and you could like target all the way to where we broke out near 32.5, because these are all downside targets if we do start downtrending hard. But me personally, if bulls reclaim 41.1, then I would say that's bullish. Like if the bulls come back, so first they have to reclaim this level, because there's a lot of trap shorts. So usually, I mean trap longs. So usually the reason I look for trap shorts here is because, you know, people that long this level, if they're like, because right here we had a 3% dip. If they're on high leverage over here, like 6-10 leverage, then when price gets there, they're gonna want to just like get out the trade, because that was a nasty dump, and you don't want to hold a long when you're over leverage here. So you can catch a nice little quick scalp once we come up in this area, like, because invalidation is very tight. So that's the reason I'm gonna look for shorts if we pull back to 40.5, and because you have tight invalidation and you have very much risk reward to the downside. As for the longs, based on this chart, we'll look at other charts, and I think let me see, 45 minutes. I think I want to wrap the stream up in 10 minutes, because, you know, I'm gonna, like, I have stuff to do and I'm gonna be busy, so I just wanted to get the stream out there. But yeah, like if we do break 39 and then it turns into resistance, as you can see, it was kind of support here, then we're gonna have like downside levels to 36, 37K. So 36, 37K is gonna be levels that, you know, you have to watch out for. 36, 37K. But remember, when you're trying to look for longs, or like, okay, so here's something that I want to tell everybody. So basically, when you're counter trading the trend, you have to have risk management. So you have to like cut your loss when you're wrong, because like, let's say you wanted to all in this level and then price just nukes right through it, like it's gonna be bad holding underwater. Like, what do you think happened to the people that shorted 35K? Like, price went 20% against them. So when you're counter trading the trend, always cut your loss and don't add to your position unless you have a plan. All right, so that's that. And that's pretty much this chart. I just drew some levels that I'm going to be watching as we move on. So below this low here, we can expect maybe a test of it this week, and maybe this can be a good quick scalp long, because you know below here it's going to be resting orders, it's going to be stops, and if you're a big player and you want to fill a big position, you can get some nice fills here and pretty much long and below here, and you can target 39K if it turns into resistance, by the way. All right, so right now you could take a long based on this support level, but that's not my style. I don't trade that way. But if you do want to take a long, then I would say like you can wait for an hourly to close below this candle right here. So 39.50 is the hourly bias to hold this little zone. I spoke about how I look into bias. I don't really want to go too much into detail, but maybe I could do it in another video. But if you're long over here, you can pretty much keep your stop below here, or pretty much stop yourself out when the price closes below 39K, and you can target upside. So like there is still good long positions to take. Maybe I will long, who knows. Like this is a good long to take because you can expect bulls to try to test this resistance, right? And even if you want to wait, you can see if they try to test 39 and long over here, you get a better risk to reward. So it's all about patience. Me personally, I'm just gonna wait. I'm kind of tired and we're pumping now, but I'm gonna wait to see if they take out this low. And if I'm awake and not tired, I'm gonna look to scalp short over here, because you got to remember there's a lot of longs here and they're underwater and they want to probably puke their position when we get here. So but if price reclaims here, then it's a good sign for the bulls to at least test 41. All right, so that's it for this chart. Okay, that's a good question. That's a really good question. To Hillbilly. So he asked, on the 40.5 short, do you stop loss or just manually cut? So I will not have a stop loss if I'm scalping, because I will position size correctly, and I would wait until I start seeing some acceptance above, then stop out. But like if we fast wick into here, then I'm entering short blindly over here. I don't care, because I know worst case scenario I could stop myself out here. So if price reclaims this, then I'll take a loss, whatever, 2-3% of my account, whatever I'm willing to risk, I'll take that loss. I'm fine with that. But definitely look to get aggressive here on the short side. So yeah, my stop would basically be if price reclaims this level. All right, that was a good question. And let me see. So I'm just gonna go through other charts. Oh yeah, I want to go through Ethereum. Honestly, Ethereum is like you guys gotta thank Ethereum, because Ethereum is literally holding this market up, like literally, from all that NFT. Because you got to think of it like this. All right, so I know a lot of people here probably don't know much about DeFi or NFTs and whatnot. So basically, people think it's a scam. It could be, who knows, but regardless, it's value in the crypto space. So if somebody's paying 9 million for an NFT, right, and they sell it to someone else for Ethereum. So they have to cash out that Ethereum, and they could get like 10 million back and put it into the market. So they're creating value from, you know, stuff that, come on, like a punk. Somebody paid 10 million for a punk. Like, are you serious? Like, just think about it. Like a pixelated cartoon character, you know? So they're generating this inflow of money into the crypto ecosystem. So DeFi and NFTs, all of that stuff is actually good for crypto, bullish long term, because it's just another source of value that, you know, can help us pump even more. You know, that's why Ethereum is so high right now. It's because people need, in order to trade on certain exchanges or get into these you know, these punk, you have to trade, swap in your Ethereum. So if you have USDT and you need to buy Ethereum, so Ethereum is just gonna go up as these NFTs get into demand, vice versa. So yeah, it's good, and that's something I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I shorted even Ethereum last night, but I covered Ethereum because Ethereum looks just is stronger. So I was pretty much waiting at this trend line. So like even right here. So once we broke down below my trend line, I just market shorted, and I pretty much took profit on this first leg. And honestly, I thought I was going to be able to take profit at 24.50s, but like I said, Ethereum's much stronger than Bitcoin, so it can probably, you know, carry Bitcoin. But regardless, I'm going to want to see Ethereum get back above this trend line. So as long as it's below this trend line, I may even still look to short Ethereum, because this trend line right here is a very strong trend line. As you can see, the first time resistance, and now even we SFP'd it, so it's resistance. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for positions around the trend line to take on Ethereum as well. But yeah, like that's pretty much it on Ethereum. So I'm just gonna go through my other charts and pretty much call it a night or call it a day. I got some other stuff to do, but yeah, I just wanted to get on stream real quick because I did get a lot of shit yesterday for being bearish. And you see, I think that's why I also mentioned it in stream before. Like, I usually short, but I don't really talk about it on Twitter too much because I don't know. It's like bulls are more emotional, you know. They're more emotional than bears. But yeah, let's see if I have some other chart before I get off. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream at whatever time it is for you. And this was kind of last minute, so it's probably not the highest quality of streams. And last minute, not much preparation. But yeah, I just wanted to just give my thoughts on the price. So I'm just going through like some charts to see if we have anything. If we have any levels to long. So yeah, I did have this level previously. So yeah, we're still okay on the hourly. So 39K is going to be the key area. So maybe if we do come to 39K, I'll look for scalp longs. That's this chart. Let's see. Do we have also this chart? I have a trend line from pretty much here. This trend line here. And if we come near it, I'm definitely going to look to long over here. 37 based on this trend line, and I'll look for other confluence as well. So yeah, I'm going to be longing. I'm still short right now, and I guess my short bias will be closed probably if we reclaim 41.6. All right. So 41.6, that's going to be the level that we want to see bulls reclaim. All right, so thanks for joining the stream. And let's get this money. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Sorry about this last minute stream, but yeah, see you on the next stream. Peace.